From the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Matt Prater has been around a long time. Will get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. That's a short one, taken in by Conklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Travis. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Travis now to throw here on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm, and then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Zuerlein's kick is good, and the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. DJ Dallas now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Conner. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll go right back to Conner. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Second down and 3. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll try and run for this with Conner. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll go again here to Conner. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Marvin Harrison. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Travis. Coming free is Conklin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 2nd down, it's Travis. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Travis. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cardinals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, really nice play there by Marvin Harrison Jr., and this is really the target they've been looking for to pair up with Kyler Murray here in Arizona for a long time, and for this draft to fall their way and them get really one of the best receivers to come out in the last couple years, Mike. I mean, with all the Ohio State wide receivers that have come out here lately, you can make an argument. Harrison, he's probably the best of the bunch. Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On the handoff, it's Connor. Finding room across midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down. They go play action for Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, He breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals go out to a 10-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A give. Here's Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Travis. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the give. This is Connor. He'll manage only a couple. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Now Travis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll go play action. Travis. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On the give, it's Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Travis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Cards offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, Murray. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
2nd down, Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. He's got room past the 25. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action now, it's Travis. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Travis. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the run, here's Hall. He is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll try to run for it. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the 1st down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run it on first down with Connor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Connor. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, it's Travis to throw.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Off the play fake, it's Travis. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. 37 yards. Travis now on first and 10. To the left side, and Adams has it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The shotgun, it's Murray. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Murray's going to throw again. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On second down, here's Murray. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Gibson to return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those Jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Second down and 8. Out quickly, and it's Adams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Travis. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. He'll get this ahead for about 3. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Here's 3rd and 2. On the ground, it's Connor. The Cardinals lining up for a punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Travis to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Travis. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now Travis. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And Zerline comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On the zone read, given to Connor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go again here to Connor. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Travis. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He'll have a Jets 1st down as he gets up to the 24.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A 1st down throw for Travis. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And a penalty flag down in the backfield. They finally get him down, but I'm not sure if this is going to stand. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Throwing is Travis. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 91 yards. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing Murray. Now he takes off.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
3rd and a yard. Murray now. He's got his man, complete to Wilson.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
That's caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Murray with a give to Connor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go right back to Connor. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now a give running left. It's Connor. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal. Murray taking off. And he's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Travis. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 30.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to...
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Third down, 3 to go. Off the play fake, it's Travis. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets will extend their lead. And Zuerlein comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, Murray. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to have it just past their 25. Here's Hall. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Third down, here's Hall. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cards offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. Murray's going to throw again. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing again is Murray. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Again, it's Murray. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Murray throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much room to run there. He'll only get to the 6-yard line. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.